Alright, y'all. Live here. Wanted to do a show the last couple days, but with all the changes and all the updates going in with 2K22 and all the work I've got to put in, I didn't have time to do a show and do the updates. But with that being said, I just wanted to give everybody a look, if you will, of where we're at and what we're doing and where we're at and what we're doing. That's right. I said it twice. So you get my point. Boy, we've been busy. Extremely freaking busy. Ed and I have yet to even share with each other anything that we've made, done, set up, because we got to go into the universe mode. Excuse me, the creation mode, upload, download, this, that, and the other. Mike's a mic.
Bet you it's better now. It was halfway plugged in, and I didn't have to suck the prong to get it to go the rest of the way in. But is it better now? Is it better now? Is it better now? Oh, shit. Fuck, damn. Let's see what you guys got to say on that. Yeah, good now. Good. But yes, just to cover what I was saying, now that you guys can hear me a little better. I was going to do a show over the last couple days because normally I do on my days off. I did not get to it, did not even try, because I've got a lot of work to do on 2K22 to get us on the move. And yeah, you're going to hear the washer and dryer in the background because I'm always doing some fucking bullshit. It is what it is. So, I mean, so with that being all stated, I want to give you guys a look on what I've done, at least, and where we're at as far as moving forward. One thing I want to let you guys know: when you make your calls, this is extremely important. When you make your calls and you upload them for us, they need to be re-uploadable. So if you don't want to just upload them and then wait for me and Ed to find them, wait till you know one of us are available, upload it, and then we can make sure the other one gets it. And here's why. We're doing storyline driven company. So if during a show you guys, and also if you've been under a fucking rock, we are merged. GWA is closed once we go to 22. I'm running GWA until the end of the month on 19 till we go into the pay-per-view as planned. Then it closes. We move into 2K22, where on 2K22 Ed's going to be running shows, I'm going to be running shows, same roster, working together. But with that being said, what you guys need to understand and know is this real simple. And that is, if Ed pulls a storyline and it acquires a guy to, say, alter his ring gear slightly, because say you join somebody and they become a tag team and they get into that tag team gear, he can make that edit. I need that call because now it affects what I'm doing on my end. So if that's the case, I need to be able to get it. If I do it, he needs to be able to get it. What we can't do is say, hey guys, here's the edit to your guy. I need you to make that edit to your call. Now I need you to re-upload it so we can both get it again. That's crazy. So just make sure one of us is available to grab your call if you don't want your call hanging out on the community creations. I know some people don't like their calls being pulled down, being used in other companies, and that's what it is. So it is whatever. So with that being said, let me go into the creations here. And also, if you've got the game, you should have already realized CWN, UCW, it don't matter, as long as I know. In fact, your guy is not re-uploadable, so I didn't grab him. Make sure you upload him and make sure he is re-uploadable so I can edit the NWO gear to your guy so Ed can grab him when I re-upload him for you. And also, guys, when you make them re-uploadable, we're going to put them up for each other and pull them right back down if that's a concern. We're going to pull them right back down so you don't get them. Okay, so here's where I'm at. They don't look exactly the same, but they look the same. These are the ones I've gotten able to get through so far. We've got Alex Starr, Alexander Quinn, we've got Billy, we've got Bonebreaker, here's the Professor, Powerhouse, Camera Lady, Buddy Blaze is horrible, but I did the best I could, and Tiger Kali. While I was talking to Ed, 10 minutes ago, I had Grizzly Weaver made, and somehow he didn't save. So I gotta redo him. Now, some of these characters need their entrances set up and move sets, but the call is made. They're ready to go. I'll just go into Alex, and I can show you what these guys look like. So there's Alex. For the most part, looks pretty good. Go here, you know, and then you have this attire, you know, when he comes to the ring. It's not a perfect carbon copy, but it is the exact same generic face that I used for Alex, and the setup and everything is the same. It's carbon copied. If I could show you on the air, I would, but I have everything wrote down, like right in front of me for a Grizzly. It says head size 49, 56, 50, top 20, 25, 69, ears 16, 15, 25, 50, 71. That's so I can go in. No advanced entrances in this. You can't make a custom entrance, I know that. But that's because if you want to go into your guy and like do this face, this is what I'm talking about when I just said that. Face deformation, facial structure. These are the things I'm talking about. I wrote down all of this stuff on 2K19 for all the characters I had to make and bring them over. Yeah, so I made Alex look the best I can. Also, the one thing that sucks is when you go and you select your body type right here at the bottom of your screen, you see accept, back, square, camera, blah, blah. Well, if you hit X for height, now you got to slide that bar up and down, and it adjusts the weight accordingly to what it wants. Now, we're still going to announce the guys' majority at the weight they are unless they go overboard. Now, Alex is supposed to be 6'6", 200 pounds. That's the best I could get him, 6'6", 218. So do the best you can to keep your guy's height and weight to where it was. He gains a little weight, he loses a little weight, it is what it is. Don't take a guy 6'6", 218 that's supposed to be 200 and making him 225 if you can get 218. Keep it real, keep it honest, do the best you can. I will be checking. Now, if you want to see any of the other guys, you know, like I said, I want to show you guys Professor. I don't know why, I just love the Professor. I think he looks way better in this game than he did the other one. And I'm going to show you the new shirt I made for Powerhouse, because it's great. I don't care. This Professor, I think, looks fantastic. I don't know. It's just me, but I think he looks absolutely fantastic. I gave him this robe. He says I can't upload. What the fuck? So I just gave him a simple robe. Nothing exciting. You know, but I love that Professor. I think it looks great. And for some reason you want to look at a particular call that I have made so far, let me know. I don't mind bringing it up. But like I said, I'm going to show you Powerhouse just so you guys can see the shirt. I just think the shirt's the coolest fucking thing I made on him. I mean, he looks just like the other Powerhouse. Everything's different as far as the ring gear a little bit. I don't have the tattoos that some of the guys got. That's going to be a process. So it is what it is. But here you go. Mr. Super Kick himself, Powerhouse. Freaking hilarious as far as I'm concerned. I think it works perfect for his call. So, same shirt that he used to wear, but instead of saying eat, sleep, super kick, repeat, he's got super kick instead of Superman. Freaking awesome. Now, I have made no arenas. Ed, I don't know if he's made any arenas. I mean, if Ed wants to go live and show you guys some of the work he's done, he can, because he's made some calls. I've been making some calls. Look at that Bone Breaker. I think Bone Breaker came out very good. I put all the NWO guys into basically the same outfit. Especially his face. I think his face came out really nice. The mask and everything, I think it came out great. It's a pretty good carbon copy to what he had. Unless someone who wants to make it. What the hell are you talking about, Feck? Everybody can upload. There's nothing preventing you from uploading. What the hell? I'm pretty sure Lucius is the one that uploaded your guy for you to begin with. Tiger Kali. This one I knew was going to be a pain in the ass. There's really not a leader, per se, but him and Feck are the originals. I was really hoping I was going to get this one right, and I think I hit it. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I hit this one pretty good. Freaking awesome. I don't have the little monocle, whatever the hell you want to call it, that was on his headdress, but that's okay. It's the only thing missing. But Tiger came out pretty good. I'm going to show Camera Lady because they get on and check it out. I mean, I'm going to show you guys the belts too. I made all the belts already. I got to get them uploaded for Ed so he can grab them. That should not be... Actually, no, Ed already grabbed the belts. He's got the belts. This is the best I could do for Camera Lady to keep her within the weight, and because of it, it gave her some hips, and it popped her ass out a little bit, which, hell, why not? Nothing wrong with a little bit of ass. But, the singlet she was wearing that she normally would wear is not in the game, so I had to give her this one to keep her at least in the blue, and then I couldn't edit the black, because I was just going to make that blue as well, but it won't change. So we'll figure that out. Clarence Jones, M. Harry Smilek, Mr. Yamashita done, Bruiser Who, Keith James, Hunter Hawkins almost done, also working on a new tag team to replace the United Kingdom. That's what Ed just said, and I know it didn't say United Kingdom in the chat, but I know that's what he wrote, because I don't understand why it cuts off what you say on the screen sometimes, but that's just dumb. Any opinions on some of the calls you're seeing so far would be great. Now, I'm going to go into the belts. Okay, if you're telling me your guy's up, I'm going to go check now. Why not, while I'm on here? Oh, for those of you who don't know, there is no promos. In case you didn't know that, there's no promos on this game. So, I'm going to... It says Fink. Is this you, Feck Fink? Is Fink the Feck? Feck West. What is with that tattoo, brother? It's awfully bright. You need better tattoos. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it'll look good once I get them downloaded, if it doesn't freeze, which I think it's doing. Look at that. It's freezing again. All right, I'm going to have to figure that out. I get froze a lot. I'm going to download you later. I get frozen a lot when I try to download calls right now. I didn't have that earlier. I've already contacted 2K about it, and some other people are having the same issue, so I'm not about to freeze when I'm on the air. So I backed out of there fast enough. All right, now let me go and show you the belts. This I want opinions on, please. No sugarcoating, no bullshit. Honest opinion, all titles. I'm going to stay on the belt for a minute while we discuss the belt. Starting with the tag team titles. Here we go. Everything's blurred on these belts for some reason, and I've noticed it. No matter what belt I use, it blurred. So, I mean, like when I do this, man, Community Creations must be having a freaking issue. I hate when that happens. Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, that. Custom image. We're going to stay with it. Apply, which is already there. Single. It's already there. Now, material. See, I messed with the material. And again, the letter kind of looks pretty good. Damaged. Oh, that looks better. It cleared it up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, like I said, some of these I had to mess with a little bit. That's not too bad either, but I do like the other one better. Yeah, that one looks best. Clears it up some. So we're going to take that. Oh, shit, I went out of it. I'll go back into it. Like I said, I want you guys to get a real good look at it now that I have updated a little bit. And tell me what you think of this belt. Because I personally, like I said, I love all our belts. Yeah, that's way better. But the opinion of that. Opinion of this belt. The UCW Tag Team Wrestling Championships. I think it looks nice. But yeah, I'll tell you guys right now, I love the women's title that we got. Jeez, it may be my favorite. I don't know. So, and also speaking of the women's, I'm adding some more women to the division as soon as I'm able to get some people signed. I'm in negotiations with a couple people that may come over. Some people are, confused about the whole. What do you mean about the boards? So that's all right. We'll figure it out. But that is the Tag Team Championship. I will show you the woman's title right now since I mentioned it. This is the woman's title. I think it's great. I absolutely love it. That is our new women's title. I want to add the UCW logo to it. I haven't done it yet, but at the same time, the UCW logo that I got to add is either in blue or black, and I don't think it'll look good on there. So I might just leave it alone. The hell with it and leave it be. But opinions of this belt, I think it looks good. I think the white strap, I know Drew likes white straps. So I think with this belt, it's really going to, pop. And people should like this one. I really hope so anyway. I really like how it shines. Looks pretty good in my opinion. But yeah, make sure you get those opinions out on these belts. I don't even know where everybody is right now. I'm going to get a couple of you talking. That's cool. Alright, the television title. Yes, the television title is the old NWA television title that was red. I edited it to blue, added the UCW logo, and there you go. That is our television championship. I freaking love it. I love the red one, but since UCW is blue, boom, had to be blue. And if you guys remember the UCW logo, that is the actual lettering and whatnot. Belts look better on the strap and not on the plates. Yeah, I'm not using any plates. I have no plates in place at all. None. I took all plates off because all my belts are photos, if you will. Yeah, like, in my opinion, the Ward woman. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. But yeah, I like this belt right here. Friggin' think this one really pops. It's gonna look good around whoever has it. Like I can see strap. I'll show you what I mean, James. See right there. That's a picture that I'm using. And then when you go to the base settings, I'm not using any of these. They're all empty. I'm just using a straight strap. Alright, now moving on to the next title. The United States. Love this belt. This reminds me of an old school NWA title. But it's United States Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. This one, I was going to put the UCW logo on it, and I was like, nah, it's going to make it fugly. So what I did is I added it on the side plates. I just went over some of the calls that were made, Greg, and showing the title belts. Pretty nice title here, I think. Bogus, it's very tough. There's renders available in the world, you just got to know how to find them. But yeah. Honest opinion on this one, because like I said, this one I know Ed really likes. It's just hanging in midair. Jay White. What the hell? But there we go. United States Championship. Then our last one, the world title belt. There you go. World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. These may change over time. You never know. Right now, this is what we got. It said government vibes. What the hell? Thoughts on this world title? I kind of wanted this one to have a little bit gold to it, but it just wasn't working. I tried to make some edits, didn't work. Like I said, all these belts are using photo renders, so I was trying to alter some, give them a little bit of our own little vibe. This one, it just didn't work the way I wanted to change it, so I went with the silver, which didn't matter because the UCW logo is blue and silver. So there you have it, and it worked out nice for the most part. But just, wanting opinions on the belts. Let's see. Now, going here, like I said, I'll bring this page up. You can see them all from here. Yeah, these are the 4 titles. Now, if the roster is too big and we don't know if it's going to happen, We may create another title. I really don't want more than 3 singles titles, but if we do, a 4th would be the max that I'm willing to go. But again, it's going to depend on the size of the roster. I don't want to have 5, 6, 7 guys battling for the world title because they're in that picture, and then 5, 6, 7 guys battling for the United States title because they're in that picture, and that's 15 guys total, basically, and that's a max, and then we've got 30 other guys on the roster battling just for the TV title. That would suck. That would suck. So I don't want to see that happen to anybody, so I'm working on that, trying to figure that out. But again, we won't know till we get everything uploaded. I've told everybody, Ed's told everybody, we are moving to 2K22 following the conclusion of our pay-per-views this month. Since I didn't do a show these last couple days, I'm going to have no choice but to try and pull one off during the morning. I'm going to shoot you a message on Skype, Darren, when I get off the air. But I'm going to try and do one sometime this week in the morning. It's going to be a small show. Also, Ed and I are talking about the possibility of making the UCW shows when we go to 2K22 be an hour. Being just an hour. Roughly an hour. I'm saying, I'm trying to go old school. When you turn on the TV, you can watch a show for an hour. Because part of me feels we lose our viewership the longer the show goes. The longer the show goes, I think people get bored sometimes. Because the shows ain't always 100% exciting. But we do the best we can. Some guys see their match, they want to take off because they know there's a whole another hour left. Or whatever. But if we can keep it within an hour time frame, and both of us can pull off 2 shows a week, that gives us 4 hours worth of material a week. And again, this game does not have promos. There's no promos available in 2K22, but I'm letting you guys know now we're still going to use promos. For those of you who had the luxury of living in the old school golden era of wrestling, you turn on the show and up in the corner, you'd see a wrestler, and he'd be in a box, and he was cutting a promo, and you'd hear his promo while the match is happening. We're going to do that with UCW going forward on 2K22. So if Powerhouse wants to cut a promo, and he likes to do that, well, I can call him on the phone like he usually does with me, and he cuts it live, and I can let him cut the promo while, say, Fex wrestling the KO King, and there we go. Now, 9 times out of 10, when a guy cut a promo, it was actually his match happening, and he would be like, and now let's go hear from so-and-so, and this is what he had to say earlier on. Or the guy cut the promo because the guy that was in the match that was happening is who he was directing his comments to. So those are the things we're going to figure out, but we're going to get it done. But I'm thinking less loading time on promos, less watch time on promos can help bring down the time. So since that can bring down the time, there we go. Like I said, that'll be our 4 titles. And again, I'll sit here and I'll just, instead of clicking on any of the calls, I'll show you the ones we have so far. A lot of you guys got your own calls I got to get yet. But yeah, like I said, Alex Starr, Alexander Quinn, Billy, Bonebreaker, Professor, Powerhouse, Camera Lady, Buddy Blaze, Tiger Kali, and Ed's got a handful of guys as well, already ready to go for the most part. There you go. See, Black Halo's starting to know what I mean. So I think it's going to cut down on our airing time for sure. For sure, I think it's going to cut down regardless. It could work. Now, make sure when you do your character, you have their entrance set, their moveset set, and all that stuff. Like I said, I still got to go in here and create an edit. I have no edit. I didn't even make one at all. Not even one at all. Let me see here. Go into my... Where is it at? I'm trying to remember where I go. My image editor. I don't think it's in this. Yeah, deletion utility. I was in the right spot. So you got all these here. All the belts. Then I got... where am we at here? Here we go. Custom images. See? UCW logos ready to roll. Pay-per-views. Now, I'm going to go through these pay-per-views. None of these pay-per-views are decided on. Use the boards. You guys know what I mean by use the boards by now. Go on the boards, message me and Ed, tell me which pay-per-view logos you like best, what names you like best. Let us know. We haven't decided on it, so you guys can help us decide. Here's the list. Locked Up, Clearly, cages, steel cages, cells would make sense. Golden Intentions. Mexican Madness Tour. I've been working busy, people. Christmas Chaos. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. But in this case, it's just going to be Valentine's Day Massacre. Tour of the Orient Endgame. Much like the Mexican Madness, we go on tour in Japan instead. And there you go, so you can look at that logo a little bit better. She's got that gun right to his forehead. That's crazy. Alright. UCW would present Retribution. And you see all the skull heads and the skeleton there. Pretty cool. Again, your opinions do matter with these. Let us know which ones you like. And here's Meltdown. So I've been working hard on getting some of this stuff together and getting some of these things in order. We're pretty sure which some of these we're going to use, but not all. There's part of the logo again. And there we go, War Games. Ed and I wished War Games would have been put in the game. So I made this logo ready for War Games just in case it didn't happen, so we can create our own type of War Games. We'll figure that out if we want to use this. Ground Zero. With all the fireworks and the champagne bottles. It might be something you do in the beginning of January. Ground Zero starting fresh. Who knows? 20. We got Genesis. So there's Genesis ready to roll. Then we got Forsaken. Love that logo. It's one of my favorite logos we've got. The name Forsaken I'm on the fence with, but I love the logo, so I can accept it. Even though we came up with this shit. Deadly Games. This one kind of looks like Retribution, so I don't know if we want to use both, because they both kind of have the same look, but I really don't care if we do. Then we've got Cyber Slam. That's two robots wrestling, people. One's about to give the other one a fireman's carry. This one would be one where I'd go live, Ed would go live, whoever's going to do the show for the most part, and you guys are going to vote in the chat, because we can create polls in the chat, and it will say, so-and-so is going to square off against, and we're going to put 3 names. You guys are going to vote. Whoever gets the vote, there's the match. And then we might throw in a little action to it and say, hey, you know what? It's going to be a stipulation. We're going to type in 3 random stipulations. Then you got to vote on the stipulation. And each poll will get X amount of minutes to be up, and you can vote. Simple as that. And it's done on the fly to make it interesting. Alright, and then here you got Cold Day in Hell. If I can figure out how to do it, I'm going to alter the skeleton heads and make it say UCW. Right now it's just 3 A's because it was the same head, just reused multiple times. But it is what it is. Thought about that after the fact, but shit happens. Cold Day in Hell. Clearly a winter type event. 28, Crossroads, paying homage to Ed and I's tag team, Pain and Agony, The Suffering. Which direction, which path will you choose? In this case, it says, which path will you take? The agony path, the pain path, the suffering path. But there it is. I thought that worked out pretty good. Number 29, Black Sabbath. Yeah, that reminds us of the band we know. But hey, it's right there. Make a choice, you know. Then WrestleCade. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleCade is our WrestleMania. This one has been decided on. This one will happen. This one will take place. This is the biggest event we've got, WrestleCade. Yes, GWA currently use WrestleCade. And that's the one we're going to be doing this month, but Ed and I have already decided this will be the one. This is what we've all used when we were together anyway. It's WrestleMania and Starrcade together. You know, Starrcade came out before WrestleMania. They were the big Super Bowls, if you will, for NWA and WWF. That's their names together, so that's our one for sure. That one's a lock-in. Let's see what else we have in here, if anything left. Hey, look, says Sergeant Enterprises. There's Powerhouse. Super Kid, Crown Royalty. There, I got to show you guys that right there. I'm going to make that for you. NWO. There we go. Slam Fest. That's another pay-per-view option. Slam Fest. And then I have the Cherokee flag for a tree feather. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to make a belt, and I'm going to put that on there because I want you guys' opinion on this other belt. Maybe it could be the world title. We're not sure. We're going to figure it out. So who's mad at the game for not having promos? for not having custom entrances, things of that nature. I want to change the strap, you dumb shit. It should be... This goes too slow when you scroll down. Drives me crazy. Well, you know what? This one's probably going to be the best choice right here for what I'm going to do. We'll find out. Hide, accept, strap. But I know some people said they weren't going to keep the game, wanted refunds. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all serious? Calm the fuck down. What the hell's wrong with people? Alright, here we go. This is a potential world title belt instead. Not sure if I want to use it. Man, I wish this would go a little faster. This would take care of the one that I just showed you guys earlier with the flags. I know James liked this one. I shared this one with James already. Sent him this one in a text message. I forget what he said. I think he said gorgeous or something shit like that. Damn. I don't know about that extra crown on the outside. I might have to cover that up. Well, now let's materialize the bitch. Wow, that really made it glow. Oh, look at that difference. Shit. That doesn't do anything. That didn't help. Ew. I like it, but it blurred it. That sucks. That's not too bad. Maybe the plastic. Rust, eh. Yeah, we can only hope. We can only hope we get something better. I'm going to go with the leather on here for now. This way we can at least look at this belt. See what you guys think of this belt as a potentially being the world title instead of the one I showed you earlier with the flags. But I'm open to all ideas. Ed's now here somewhere. He's got a good look now at both belts. His opinion's, of course, going to matter. He's running this shit with me. Or in this case, I guess I'm running this shit with him because finally we're running his baby and not mine. But, yeah. Like I said, maybe I'll cover up the crown side plate. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll leave that alone. Who cares? It'll be different. I wish it was a little more crisp on the edges, but we can live with this if we have to take it. Let me see something here. Just for the fun. Oh, let me zoom out. Why does that color not look too bad on that belt? Nah. Holy fuck me. I'm not gonna lie. That don't look too bad, the white. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Drew might be onto something for once. And saying the white strap looks good. Don't look too bad on this one. Honest opinion here, people. Pick the match, then number of people enrolled. That's not a bad idea, big problem. Not a bad idea. Like I said, hopefully they'll be doing some edits, doing some changes. I think we're going to get a little something in the future. Who knows what, when, and where. But I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. We're going to see. Re-uploaded. Alright, fact. Hopefully I can get it. Change the strap to leather. Alright, let's see what we get. Material. Oh, shit. Up here, dumbass. I'll be alright. Well, that's changing it to leather. Damage. That's stupid. Vinyl. Ugh. I don't know about that one. It looks different. Somebody's just putting a line through it. That's weird. But there it is with leather. I don't know why I put a line down the center of it like that. So now the line's not there so much. I mean, I guess it is regardless. That's weird. But yeah, we've got this one. I'm just going to save this as is so I have it. just in case that's what we want to do. Now, you guys know that belt. I'm going to bring up the other one. I'll bring up the other world title option. Do not upload. We can do that later. Championships. This way you guys can have that one fresh in your head, and I'm bringing up this one right now, and you guys remember which is which, so you can decide which one you like more. And here's the other one. There you go. I like this one because it's got the globes and it's got the flags. It covers the whole world thing, and I'm not gonna lie, it gives me that GWA, because we were the Global Wrestling Alliance before we merged with UCW, and it's kind of give you that global feel. But I'm not gonna be greedy. I want the right belt for this company. So, you know, don't be afraid to share your opinions on what you think of this. I'm all for it, and I'm sure Ed is too. But there's that. All right, now, while you guys think about that, like I said, use the boards. Let me know what you think about any of these belts, especially the pay-per-view names. Very important that you guys chime in on that. We want your opinion. Please do not be shy about dropping your opinion. It's important to us that you give us your opinion. Your voice does matter. I am going to go here and try to download FEC. If I freeze, you guys know I'm going off the air. Like I said, I don't know if Ed will be going live at any time soon, showing you guys anything he's got or not. But I'm going to keep on working. I've got Grizzly Weaver to make today. Let me see. I've got Tree Feather to make today. Hopefully today. Vernon Quinn. Bloodlust I'm probably making for my brother because he doesn't have the game. But these are some of the... And with... cancel and re-download. All right, we'll see if that pops up and works. Sometimes I get frozen. I can't even hit cancel. It won't even move at all. But again, I'm just about done with all the work I need to do. It's just those couple of calls and make arenas if I'm making it or if Ed's making it. Somebody's going to have to make the arena or arenas. And once that's done, the only thing that's left is downloading all of you guys. That's the only thing we've got to do yet, is download all of you guys. So once we can get that happening, we're in business. We're in absolute business. Alright, he said he is re-uploaded. Where? How far into it are you already there, Fick? I still see Fink. Oh, there's another Fink. Here goes nothing, y'all. It's going. Maybe. Cancel, re-download. Hey! Why the fuck did that work? God almighty. Alright, we got the Fink. I'll go and edit the Fink here. Make the small edits that need to be made. But yes. Alright, y'all, I'm going to wrap this stream up. Like I said, got a few things I need to do around the house yet. I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate your input. I appreciate everything you guys do. Remember, just get your guys up when you're ready, and we'll take it from there. And we'll get everything in order for you, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Like I said, and hold on one second. Alright, I had to message the wife. That was why I went boopity doop doop. Alright. Again, we're almost done on our end. Now we need you guys to do your part. If you know anyone looking for a call company to join, we have probably some openings. We're gonna have fun. Like I said, Ed and I are hoping to run 4 shows a week. He's going to do 2, I'm going to do 2, and we're hoping to join each other as often as possible on the sticks, if you will, and call the show together, to have fun together. Storyline driven. Remember, use the boards. Be a part of the boards. Be as often on the boards as possible. I'll drop the link again for those of you who don't have the boards or people who are just joining the show, checking us out, and want to see what the hell we mean by the boards. The boards is where we keep track of everything. I will tell you now, another change is coming to the boards as far as appearance. And why that is this is real simple. We were going to make the logo green and blue to fit the GWA and UCW merger. It's not going to work the way we want. At least not what we've come up with so far. We had some pretty good help from some people, and some of it looked good, but it just kind of So we're going to stick with what UCW was. And after all, Ed never once asked me to change anything I had to benefit what he was doing, so I'm not going to do that to him. I think it was kind of wrong of me to even think about that to begin with, so I apologize to him. We're going to leave it as is. So I'm going to change the boards up a little bit. I'm going to try and get rid of as much of that green as possible. And, yeah, it is the Seahawks theme boards, yes, indeed. And make it silver. Or a different lighter blue or things of that nature. So I'm going to work on that. We're going to get that done. So, again, I thank you guys for being a part of everything we do. We need it. All right, thank you, Vernon, for giving me your opinion. Vernon's already messaged me what he likes about the pay-per-views. Awesome. That's good. So, be involved. Your push will matter on the boards. And one last thing that's very, 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 and I mean very one more time important, is when the merger happens, the rankings are taking a shake-up. Ed and I have not decided on the exact structure, but I can give you the base of what we're going to be doing. Once the merger takes place, wherever you fall in the rankings with the merge, we're going to create a list. Everybody's points are going to reset. Not to zero. Not to zero. Now understand that. Not to zero. All right, I'll let you know, James. Here's the plan. We're going to put everybody in the order they belong in based off current points. Then where you are in that list, this is where the start comes with your new points. For example, the first 5 guys, and when I mean the first 5 guys, I mean from last up. So I guess it would be the bottom 5 guys. They're going to start, say, with 5 points. Then the next 5 guys are going to get 10 points. The next 5 guys, 15 points, and so on until we get to the top. Once that's complete, we're going to go back to the bottom guy. You are going to get 1 point for every victory you have. This is an idea now. You're going to get 1 point for every victory you have. We might change the idea completely. This is where the boards come important for you guys to suggest things. So if you've got 20 wins, you're going to get 20 points. But then you're going to lose points for your losses. So those of you who have negative record, as in less than 500, and you're 20 and 25, now you've actually lost 5 points. But if you're, say, 25 and 20, you're going to keep 5 points. So I might change the points, considering it. Ed's considering. So if you can come up with a good, fair system on that, we're going to do it. I'm then going to check your title history. Everything that's ever accomplished with this company. Now remember, this sounds like a freaking insanity, but we were International Championship Wrestling that broke off into GWA, UCW, and EWF to just GWA and UCW, now back down to just UCW. Some of you were crying for, I think I said IWF, and I wanted to say ICW. But some of you were even clamoring that we bring back ICW. But either way, all that title history is going under consideration. You are going to get points for every belt that you held. Right now, we're thinking about just simply going major belt, 5 points, mid-card belt, 3 points, low-tier belt, 1 point. So TV, 1 point, United States title belts would be 3 points, and world titles would be 5 points. Anything you did as a tag team, we're considering to add that to your singles career if your tag team doesn't exist, maybe not. Current tag teams, the same system. We're going to figure it all out. Then whatever your total is, now we've got the new grand total for the new start of the new rankings in UCW. Hopefully I explained that right. Hopefully you guys understand that, and hopefully you guys will have an opinion of that, because I'd appreciate some input on that one for sure. The Around the Clock title has been neglected because of all the change. I think people have gotten bored of it. I think people loved it when it started. I think they've gotten bored of it. It's probably going to go away. I'm not going to lie. I'm editing the boards, like I said, as often as I can here going forward. I'm going to add some new features to it. I'm trimming the boards. That's happening for sure. I'm trimming the boards. I'm letting you know that now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create the category, like the front office. You're going to click the front office, so to speak, instead of it being the category title. And then when you're going to go in there, that's where you're going to find the news desk information, the year-end awards, the defunct history. So it's not all boom in your face and creating a lot of categories. I'm trying to trim down the categories and put them in one box. You guys will see when I get it done, and it's going to be nice. You just have to go in there and check it out. And I think it's going to be fun for you guys to see it once we see it. So it is going to be what it is. I'm excited for what we got going forward. Ed and I have already talked about some things. We've already thought about some things privately we haven't even shared with each other, I'm sure. But I even said to Ed yesterday, or was it today, I just want to go to the game right now. Let's go. And he was laughing at me. But yeah, get ready. The changes are coming. We're moving to the game here no later than the end of the month. So I hope you guys are stoked for it. I hope you guys are ready for it. I'm ready for it. Most of you seem to be ready for it. So let's have some fun. Let's do it. Let's get with it. Do your part. Have fun. And be ready to rock and roll going forward. So I'm going to hang up this damn call, this chat, whatever the fuck you want to call this, because I'm losing my goddamn mind. And we're going to have some fun. So y'all be safe out there. Take care. Hit the boards. Give me opinions on things you haven't gotten a chance to. I'm out of here. Later.